Haha! Let's see what we've got. Did we do anything over here in Ferelden? Report ready, report ready. There are report readies all over the goddamn place. Wait, what? Did I have anybody over here? No, everybody was there. Okay. Alright. Ambassador Montelier. Please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the more incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. Marquis Durellin. Slaves. Letter from an engineer to his cousin Tilda. I'm being treated well, and the healers gave me something for the cough. The work's hard, but not as hard as I'm used to. Fair man, he lent me a courier so the money from my wages would reach you safe. Yesterday I went to the bar and bought ale with my own coin for the first time in 7 years. I couldn't stop crying. The bartender said nothing, but he handed me another drink. Then the guard captain showed me how they play Wicked Grace in the South. I think I will make friends here. Oh, now we got feels. Dorian. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any rivals. Relics. What do we have here? The crew, young hopeful. What was wastes? Gather materials. Exalted. Gather coin. Empress Dulion. Where is this comped? What the hell is that? Shadows over Denerim completed. A note on the careful iron from the youth who recently arrived to the I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show you people where they are. I have tried to stop them, but they have swords and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. If the boy knows where they are, outfit him. It is a minor threat. If we have the location, just eliminate them. Put the boy to work elsewhere. Outfit him. Oh shit. Shh. If we have the location, just eliminate them. Put the boy to work elsewhere. They have swords and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. He goes.
All right.
He goes with Cullen. Completed. Available. No, that's resources. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Truth or dare. Power for a prize. The sign of Inquisition commands small kingdom and is exercised way to influence Jarls. Make it known that the Inquisition's weight and bonus and this is powerful will be opened. Thereafter you need, okay, a feat of your own to display that allied are powerful. What? Do not display. We will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. Grand March. If you are to show weight, show the legion that you command. Interesting. Truth or dare. Words can I express what I gotta do for your greatest hospitality of Skyhold out of the defense at Haven. I am as grieved. Not participating. And here we should talk to the nobles who's been seen with them. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Did I have something else up here I wanted to do? I can't remember. Completed. Assigning... Oh, shit. Shit! Forgot all about that. Wieners. What is this? Alright. And then we have this Orzammar thing. Busy. No ancient. So Josephine is the one that sent on that. Power for a price. Conscript for the Inquisition. Alright, nothing else for the time being. And then we're gonna go talk to some more companions, actually. I know, it's probably really annoying that I'm doing that, but what do you want from me? Now, didn't he say something about Val Royale? The Inner Circle. Meet with Josephine in Val Royale. Ah! Yeah, let's do that. Meet with Josephine in Val Royale. I think we'll take Varric. Varric's good with his word. Val Royale. We're meeting Josephine. Probably Vivian. She knows Val Royale pretty well. I'm thinking I'm gonna take Bull. If it's gonna be a thing of show yourself in public and have a bunch of people, Bull is. Plus, he's super good with his words, and it'd be one of those things where I bet he could trump a nobleman with his words and be like, haha, I'm better than you, even though I want to fuck dragons. I respect Bull's honesty. I respect anybody that's like, I like sex because I don't see a problem there. It's amazing. I am making loud sounds. Very sorry. I have a feeling that was a Vivian thing on the Warboard I needed to do in order to unlock her next set of missions, which will allow me to get the robe.
I told you I was right not to send supplies to Haven.
It's the Grand Ball in the Winter Palace.
Excuse me. Everybody shit. Let's save too. My staff looks like fucking garbage here. What the hell? Oh, it was just weirdly textured. Oh god. I'm so sorry. Haha! Josephine, we are here.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte BioWare has invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Watch this guy be a fucking dickbag. He's gonna be another one of those weird Val Royale people. From the Canticle of Transfigurations, many of those, one in the back of the sky, a tavern cheer. Take back the sky door when his witness the sun burning. Oh, that's the story we just read. Ha! Or, not the story, the thingies. Howling Sander, Sandy Howler, that's its name. Howling Sander, what the hell? I do look good.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte BioWare.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
This seems dangerous for you. We welcome your help.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
You don't seem surprised. Who signed that?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
What? How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royale. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
Don't get mad at me. What's the plan?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine.
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Monty. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
This guy's
is
full of
Orlais.
dick.
Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte BioWare actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilet's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I knew this was too convenient.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montilet's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Okay. Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you. May we conclude with my departure?
You can leave.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we'd never meet again.
If I killed him there, some shit would happen. What?
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Can I loot anything in
Do you
here?
hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte BioWare, is that you?
What the hell?
Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then?
Oh,
As you wish.
I got Varric. What do I do? What the fuck do I do? Get him out. Do I jump off? There's nothing in here to free him, so... to Skyhold, I guess. Like this. Interesting. Everybody leveled up. This was interesting. I like missions like that. It's like, haha! I'm actually not the person I think, or you think I am. Thank you for your kind of offer of tiresomeness. Your kind offer, not kind of offer. What the fuck is wrong with me? Inability to read English. I'm gonna talk to Blackwall too, see what's good with him. We still need to talk to Wardens. Okay. We're gonna go straight back to Josephine though. Subterfuge. The drama. I love it. What? Shut up. Don't talk to me. Josephine.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You're safe here. It's time for pity ourselves. We had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last Du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
Uh-oh.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
I'm with you, Josephine. Liliana has a point. Let me consider it. Oh, shit. I'm with you, Josephine. Liliana has a point. Let me consider it. Liliana does have a point.
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Duparakets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in BioWare. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Shit. Destroying House of Repose contracts available.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
It's our next move.
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dispatch Liliana's assassins. I don't... Oh, shit. Well, I did say I like to be caught up in the drama. I just got myself caught up in the goddamn drama. Don't even know how. Fine. I'm gonna do... Liliana has a point, but I'll go through with Josephine's plan. If it doesn't work, though, I'm gonna be super butthurt. Alright. Destroying House of... No. Find a spot. Okay. Rose nobility is the key. Only just stood for the old circle order. I will see if any of the loyalists give him. It's been a while, but we can have search parties go in the area where he was last. I made you went missing after that. This nobility is the key to stopping assassination plot Josephine's life. The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor.
Inquisitor.
Okay, that's it. Everybody at... What the shit is this? Why is there a thing that... Oh, because I haven't left the warboard. Alright, now they're all spent. Now we get to go back to... Actually, we get to talk to more people. Fuck! Let's go talk to... You know what? I've already got a Cullen quest. You know who I haven't talked to in like a year? Actually, let's go talk to Liliana. See if she has anything to say about anything. Thank you, that was loud. Liliana, you got anything?
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
Always looking to gain.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, well, you know what this means. We need to talk to Solus, so... Hey, Solus. How you at, man?
My friend.
Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Investigate. Tell me about... the... Tell me about the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your anchor, as Corypheus calls it, allows you some control of the breach. That suggests it was deliberate.
Tell me about the Veil.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Interesting. That sounds marvelous. That sounds strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
Tell me about demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish say the demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Interesting. Can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
That's Codex unlocked. Any more, Solus?
Natalie.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
I respect you.
You're an apostate. Yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Haha! Why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Sounds dangerous.
Spirits try to tempt you.
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
So he, lucid dreaming and shit.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
That's depressing. Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If Corypheus destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Ah,
Inquisitor, that is why I joined, not why I stayed.
I hope that works.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Investigate. Where have you studied?
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Battlefields.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors.
Damn.
I saw Alistair and the hero of Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
Tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
You can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom on
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
That's amazing,
I'm
actually.
impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy.
Desire demon.
Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
You need a body to be real. I'm not arguing this. Yeah, spirits are people. Spirits like free will. That's a lie. I've seen them have free will. Sure, I suppose they're...
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
We'll talk later.
I suppose that's true. They're real. They're not evil or anything like that. Well, inherently, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to really argue it. Let's actually talk to him again.
How can I help?
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
What the fuck just happened? Well, alright. I like Solus. He's a cool guy. Lonely kid, had no friends, made friends with spirits. They weren't inherently evil. They didn't try to corrupt him, yet lives in a world and where they'd be like, your friends is horrible things because they're different from me and fuck you. Yeah, I get that. I believe there was a line I heard once from somebody. Somebody told them, your friends over the internet are not real people. So, it's literally the same type of thought process. Those demons aren't real because they're not from our world. Those friends aren't real because they're not right next to you. Whatever. That's some shenanigan-ass thought process right there. Makes me wonder how the world is able to continue going, but that doesn't matter. Command load screen. Oh my god. Sometimes the game takes a long time to fucking load. Gonna be a few episodes of getting companion shit out the way because... oh, it's not really shit, I guess. I enjoy it. It's fun. Have a good time. Oh, I got a sound back. Yeah. I wouldn't mind the Inquisition symbol in the bottom right just smack dab in the middle of the screen. Just be like, yeah, we're oh! Haven!
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
There's dead people here. I couldn't save everybody.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
That must have been... we're not here for me. Thank you.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Of course you did. It got results. I wouldn't allow that.
The threat worked.
No, it didn't.
That's not what I thought was gonna happen.
You were never
Okay.
going to wake up? How could you? Mortals sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
You were smart not to.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them.
Wait,
I
why is that
watched the
open?
rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then
Oh god. Scared the shit
it
out of me.
seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
He has got a jawbone on a necklace. This mattered to you? This isn't how it happened. I'm glad you stayed.
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature, and you will shatter more before you are done. Visiting me here, even as a mage, it should not have been so easy for you.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
What the f... That would explain why the rift was still open. What the hell? That's some weird shit.